So I played a lot of indies this year, like good ones, like really good ones you saw on the thumbnail, and I'm gonna review the ones I beat. Here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna say a game like Stardew Valley, and then rank it on a scale of 0 to 100 by how fun it was, if the music is good, if it innovated on its genre, how compelling the story is, and if it's art style, like the graphics are. Yeah, that's pretty much it for art style. Last but not least, if it run goods, the minimum frame rate is 30. I will not accept below that. And if it had good multiplayer, no mods, it has to be the vanilla game. It will get extra kudos points. Okay, let's get into it. First is A Short Hike. It was made by like one person, but it's so good. So basically, you start out in the car talking to your mom, and then you wake up in your aunt's house at an island where there's mountains to climb. You can glide, and there is very colorful characters. So if you want to climb, you have to get a golden feather, and if you get multiple, you want to climb longer. Since you're a bird, you can use your wings to glide and the feathers to flap your wings. And there's not a lot of content if you don't like side quests. The main premise of the game is trying to climb to the top of the mountain where, spoiler alert, you find yourself freezing cold, so your gold feathers that you have either been collecting or buying are starting to freeze. So you have to warm them up in either a hot spring or by a campfire. Once you get to the top, you see a beautiful aurora borealis. Then an updraft appears. If you take it, you leave the mountain, and I got sent back to my aunt's house. And if you go, I'm not actually 100% sure if it does, it could have just been RNG. If you go inside, the main game ends and the credits roll. Okay, now that the main part of the game is out of the way, let's rank. The visuals is an acquired taste. I said awkward. I can't even read my own script. Wow. It is an acquired taste. I give it an 18. The story is bare bones if you don't like side quests. So the story is technically optional, but if you like it, I give it a solid 20. I did not experience any lag or glitches, so 10 for that. It's a cozy game and it did its job good. 30. Total is 78 out of 100. Pretty good for one person. Next is Stardew Valley. This game needs no introduction. It's the king of cozy games. I have had no glitches with the game. I love the pixel graphics, but there's just one problem. It drains your day. Let's say you're playing at noon and you think it's like 3 hours past. It's like 8 p.m. It's insane how self-immersive it is. So I give it 60 out of 100 because it depends on the person you are. If you have nothing planned for the day, then go ahead. So it's like a 100 then. But if you have work and like you want to take a break, no, it's gonna take the rest of your day. So 60 for that. So that's why it's a 60, because it has really good multiplayer, so kudos. Otherwise, I would have made it a 50. Just to clear that up. And the game was also made by like one person. Well, good job, Stardew. Next is... Wait, I just realized while I was writing this script that I forgot the music for A Short Hike. It's like upper mid, so I changed my answer to 88. Sorry for the inconvenience. Let's dash back in. Next is Pico 8, like the pun I did in there. Pico 8, you get lots of strawberries and fun challenges. You guys do realize I'm joking, right? It's really Celeste that's the mini game. Celeste is a game about climbing a mountain and facing your inner demons, so it's like a fun platformer that helps you with anxiety a little bit. The characters are charming, but that's kind of easy. So 8, the story is good. 25, platforming has good difficulty spikes. 30, the music is really good. In total, 82 out of 100. Very good. Celeste almost takes the lead. It's missing by it would have tied by 6. But really good Celeste. Good job. Okay, so I was going to review Ori in the Blind Forest, but there was so much hate I put into it because I'm just going off script here, so give me a second. Bear with me. I put so much hate in it because how the save system works was you save by using a hit like an attack point, and then so if you're out of attack points, you can't save. That gets a little annoying, yeah. But let's say you save, and then it spawns the little heal point, and then your game's saved, and you go. Let's say you do a good chunk of the game, you die, and you're like, okay, and you expect to respawn a couple feet away. You respawn back all the way where you saved, and nothing along the way saved. So if you don't have any, if you're on your last health and you don't have any hit points, then you're screwed. So I just couldn't do it. So Ori in the Blind Forest is off the list because I wasn't able to beat it. The next game is Alien Hominid Invasion. I barely wrote any of those right. FYI, they made Castle Crashers, so you know this one's good. Basically, this is a sequel to Alien Hominid, so if you want more than that, it's not on this channel, and it's probably everywhere else on the internet that has it, so search it up somewhere else if you want to know. Basically, after the alien got shot down in its little spacecraft, the FBI mothership set course for Earth. Once they got there, it was battle time. So this game is a 2D platformer roguelite. A roguelite is like a Dead Cells, but it's not as hardcore. If you die, your run doesn't completely end, but you'll just restart your world, like in Mario. But you might not know that because Mario's baby easy. Okay. Give me a second. The art style is cool and polished. 15. The music slaps. 18. The story was pretty funny. It was 25. And the overall game design was good, 30, and the overall was 88 out of 100. Also Kudos points, so more like 90. Also, if you don't like jokes or comedy, like butt jokes, or just crazy funs with your friend, then this isn't the game. But if you do like that, you should get it. Like, not if you still like butt jokes. Like, if you laughed at them and you're like 5. Just saying, because it's got a really high score. Plus, this is mostly biased. Yeah, but I think I got most of it down pretty good. On to the next game. This was one of the big indie hits of 2024. Another Crab's Treasure. So you're a hermit crab trying to get your shell back and get into some stuff you probably shouldn't have. Okay, the game is a Souls-like, and it was my first one, so it was really, really, really hard. But I loved it. Okay, the graphics are cartoony and fun. 20. The combat is what you'd expect from a Souls-like. The controls are pretty good once you get used to them. 20. The music is really good. 15. The story was so good. I kept out spoilers for this part. That's kind of why you get into stuff they probably shouldn't have at the beginning of this segment. Was kind of crappy. I did have bad experiences from frame drops like 4 times, and like a boss. I don't have like these on record because I didn't record my playthrough. But like it was the bonus boss that you should have seen at the beginning, and he zoomed out, like he did his special attack, and like he went out of bounds, clipped through the map and died. So yeah, made the game a lot easier though. I love this game, but that still happened a few times, except for the boss part. So -10, but you can lock your frame rate in the settings. It still happened. Really good game. I highly recommend. The total score was 80. Next is Undertale. This game needs no introduction. I cried like 3 times. I played through it multiple times. Its combat is 25. Very innovative for an RPG. The music, 30. You're listening to one of the songs right now. Story, 35. Again, I cried. That says enough. Graphics, they're charming and nostalgic. 15. Also, before I continue, there will be no more Undertale playing for the first time videos. I was kind of it was kind of ruining the game, so I just had to stop. Anyways, the grand total, 95. Winner, winner, bony dinner. Ha. Also, sorry for no short hike gameplay. It left Game Pass before I could get any footage. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it for you to struggle through listening to me read my horrible script, and probably made your ears bleed. So, yeah. Catch you next time. Comment if you want to see this again next year. Bye.